Okay guys, I'm going to do a PvP with one of my friends and see if I can show you guys some tips and tricks. Before I start, I'd like to show you guys my build. Not the most complicated build, this is my try-hard build, meaning if I'm fighting against someone who likes to play really good, like he's either really good at the game or he uses rocket launchers or the Soma, just really overpowered weapons in PvP, this is kind of my way to kind of outdo them, but show that I have some skill. I mean, I really don't like to use that quick thinking and rage combo, and if you don't already know what that does, rage converts 40% damage on health to energy, and then, or yeah, so if you take damage, it makes you gain energy, but only on your health, and then quick thinking, when you take damage to your health and you're about to die, it makes it turns your energy to health. So basically by them, you become really, really strong. When you're dying, your rage will fill up your energy bar, and as you die afterwards, quick thinking will keep you alive, slowly sucking down your energy. I never was a huge fan of Hysteria. I don't like that skill. It is invincibility, so you can get really good with it, but I don't really think it's worth your time. Of course, Streamline. So basically I do quick thinking and vitality build with Ripline. I use overextended because I'm not looking for power strength. I'm not gonna ripline people, so I use overextended, which makes it so I can stand on the floor or in the digitals, which is the lowest part of the map, and ripline to the roof. So it's super useful. And I use fleeting expertise and streamline so that I can ripline as much as I want because it's also yet not affected by duration. And I'm not sure if Rifle Amp works in PvP, but just in case it's the correct polarity slot, so I don't care. Currently I'm high on the Burst on Prime. I need to put some Formas on it, which I will probably be doing pretty soon. But this is my current build. I like to do poison damage for PvP because it's direct health damage, and who doesn't love that? Just formed my Marlock, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be using this actually. Gonna switch that to the beautiful D-Tron, which again is something I need to Forma. Not the best weapon for PvP, unless you come up on someone really close. And then there is many good weapons for PvP, but melee is not preferred in PvP because someone can shoot you in the face and do the same damage as you slashing them, unless you're using a Galatine, but you're extremely slow. So if you're going to use melee, I would advise using the Orthos Prime because you can slam them on the ground and make them unable to move. I prefer the dual Zorn because you can copter and go super fast, and anytime I want to knock someone down, I normally just drag and kick them if possible. Recommended to have the carrier with a vacuum, so you don't, if you just need to get in the general area of the energy and it'll suck it up. I don't have many mods on it because I don't like to just pack that up. I actually do not have Striker on, which allows my Sentinel to shoot, which makes it so that when I go and do a PvP, I don't end up with my Striker trying to take someone out and giving away my position when I'm probably not going to kill many people with my Striker on my Sentinel. So yeah, that's about it. Try it out and show you guys how it is. Okay guys, about to start the actual match. I do prefer, like, to myself, the left side because of two reasons. When you first start off, you can run over to this side right here, and you have a nice, good shot at anyone trying to come from the energy from that side, being that door and that door. And also, if you are quick, you can turn around over here, run up, and only your head peeks out, but you can take out anyone coming up that side. So it limits their routes to being able to get over here. Here's my friend. Hold on, let me kill his striker. Or his carrier and chest striker on. Okay, so basically, yeah, as you can see, my carrier didn't shoot. When you're on this side, you might want to counter react that because you can kind of guard this way to the energy. Because when you do start a PvP match, most people like to rush to the energy, and it's not preferred, but it's okay. I mean, if you can beat people to it, like if you had the dual Zorn, if you could beat someone to it, you can actually probably win if you had a good build on. My build is not for energy domination. If I get some energy, that's nice, but if you shoot me, I get energy, so it's okay. Really quick, I'll just do a sample of the actual quick thinking. And as you can watch, as he shoots me, my energy goes up. He's using the Vactus, I believe, which is a very strong snipe rifle. And he just missed. But that took 2 shots, and the Vactus does some crazy damage. I deleted mine because I prefer the burst on, but you can get it to going like pretty insane, like 40k damage. Or sorry, not 40k, but like I got mine doing 4k damage, and I was doing an elemental build instead of crit build because I don't like to do a crit build unless it's 100% chance. Okay, with Valkyr you can cheat and go up and get onto this, which is a great place for snipers, being as in you can look down and they can see you when you're looking down, but if not, you can come into a place like a corner over here and just watch the entire map, which comes in handy quite well. When you have Valkyr, or actually with Loki, you can actually get into some of these places. If you're Loki, you can put a decoy up there and switch teleport with it, and you can go inside this box or the other boxes and different cool things like that. But normally when I'm Valkyr, I'll just rip line around the map for a while unless I start running out of energy. If I do, I go up onto one of the things like right here. I can look down and shoot. They don't know I am usually. And then also one of the useful things is you can climb up on this bar and run across, and you can see the entire map. But just be aware, if they know you're up here, the entire map can see you. Yeah, I think that's it. Can't seem to think of anything else. Alright, here's an actual, my friend here is not actually a PvP player. He has done PvP in the, dojo, but he's a really good player, so I'm hoping he'll pose a good challenge. But you're probably recommended to get, if you have a good sniper build on, or if you're playing with a higher level character or player, whoever you're playing against, you want to get up top, because once you're up top, you can kind of wait until he comes up. And this is camping Warframe style, but inevitably it's kind of sniping, because of course he can come up on this corner right here, or he can show up on the other side, and they can take off running pretty fast after they get up here. I'm actually, oh goodness, what was that? Too busy talking, huh? Okay, I think I see him. Nope, that's just shiny. I'm gonna go up here and see if I can't get an advantage. I didn't show you guys before. Another great place to go is actually in this little pocket right here. Because if you crouch, they cannot hit you anywhere. If you slowly walk over, you can see, oh, there he is. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't the best kill, so I'm sorry it wasn't super beautiful. I'm gonna try to see if he goes to the energy to start off, and I'll just try to take him out with my D-Tron in the beginning. My D-Tron isn't doing that much damage, it makes me want to cry, but it's decent. I mean, I'm happy with it. Not a recommended PvP weapon, as I said, because the range isn't the best. I have multi-shot on, so if I go up top and I'm facing a Loki, I can put off a bunch of shots and hit him, like, maybe 4 or 5 times as he runs really quickly across the top, so I don't really need to aim with this gun, which is nice. Doesn't look like he was going to the energy, so I'm just gonna... Ooh, I meant to show you in my last video about this. It's not the best on this side. Probably shouldn't try this with him running around. A lot of people will wait until you try to climb up these and shoot you, But if you are wall running and you press C, or my crouch is C, you can, whatever your crouch is, if you're running up the wall and you press C and keep holding on your buttons, but just repeatedly press C, kind of like if you were running and you slide, running and slide, you will keep wall climbing after you stop. This works with anything. If you just stop and hold on. Oh, there he is. Nice, he got me. Sorry about that. I probably should have done this on the side. But basically, even if you stop and you slowly start sliding down, you can aim out, and then you can do it again, which is extremely useful for what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to grab the energy, and then I'll show you one of my other favorite techniques, which I do this after, like, as kind of a last resort, because it is a little cheap. But what you can do is you can climb up the wall here, and eventually get to the top. There are a bunch of ways to get to the top. You just, once you're up here, you want to stay up here if you can, because it is time consuming. But you can kind of like watch the area, look around a little bit. If you're closer to the edge, you can look over the other side. But you can kind of climb up and just keep doing that. As long as you're facing the wall, you have to have your reticle facing the wall. When you press C, you can keep going up. If you have it to the side, you'll hop off. Another great place to go is on the insides of things. When you climb up, if you go on the insides of things, on top they can't see you that well, and they're not expecting it. So if your friend's up here too, you want to kind of get up on the inside of it and run up to him. If you have like a close range weapon, if he has a close range weapon, get the heck away and make sure you watch those edges. That'll be all. I think whoever gets this next kill wins. So after that kill, I'm gonna end the video, and thank you for watching. Ooh, quick thinking saved me there. Alright, yeah, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.